Hi guys, it's Cole from Cole's Quilts, and I know I haven't been on here for a little while. I had to come on because the Kaleidoscope Owl Quilt Along is finished. Now I know that there are a lot of people that are still working on it, but all the blocks are out. I've finished putting together my quilt top, and now I've just been spending hours trying to pull these tiny papers out. I really love how it turned out because when you look at it like this, it really just looks like an owl. But then when you look up close, there's so many different types of fabric. I used some prints and some solids. I mixed some batiks in with some regular quilting cottons. I mean, just anything that I had that was the right color for the job. Some things that people might recognize. There's a tulip pink, some that's like shiny, some fabrics that aren't even exactly quilting cotton, all sorts of stuff. Some like ombre fabrics where I used different pieces for different, there's a sky fabric. So it was cool, I got to use a lot of my scraps. I decided to make the backing scraps too because I have so many scraps and I organized all the monochromatic scraps by color. And then any scraps that I had that was like a whole bunch of different colors, they were just sort of sitting there and I didn't use them much because with this sort of thing, I'm looking for specific colors. So I took a bunch of those scraps and cut them into strips and I'm using them for the backing. So it'll be really fun to see how that turns out once I get it all long-armed together. But the other reason why I wanted to come on here was that I'm gonna be jumping into another quilt along. I'll start it next week. And that's the Christmas tree. What makes this one different from the owl? One, the blocks are going to be bigger. So the blocks are 7.5-inch squares. Two, it's a little bit more predictable, the colors that you need. So in the Kaleidoscope Owl, I used colors from a picture of an owl. So there were like so many different colors. And I didn't even try to predict how many we needed of each color. But with the Christmas tree one, it's easier to identify the colors. So in the directions, I have a list of colors and I have a basic guesstimate of like probably about how much fabric you need, but we're all doing it together. I haven't tested it yet, so I don't know if that's for sure. Also, I'm going to be doing about 4 blocks a week, but in some cases it might be a little bit different because there are some blocks that are similar. And so if they're similar, I'm putting them out in the same week. If we start next week, we should be ending, right around, I think if I calculated it right around like Thanksgiving. So that will be perfect for Christmas time. I'm really excited because I think, like I said, this is one that I might keep for myself when I'm done with it. So if you want to join the Quilt Along, you can either go to my website and I'll be posting blocks there you can download, or you can join my Facebook group and I post all the blocks in the Facebook group, as well as you can also see other people posting their progress on the Kaleidoscope Owl, other Cole's Quilts patterns, and then the Christmas tree quilt that's coming up. So if you want to make a Christmas tree quilt, do the Christmas tree quilt with us. It's going to be so much fun.